Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Wasteland 3, and where we left off last time was right here at this roadblock. So, we are going to trust our instincts and we are going to go cautiously. You crawl ahead in low gear, eyes darting everywhere. It gets darker and darker. After a tight turn, your headlights flash across two big metal structures flanking the road. Structures? No, robots. Another steps behind the Kodiak. Their servos whine as they lock their guns on you. An amplified voice tells you to step out of the vehicle. You don't really have a choice. Uh-oh. Could this possibly be some of Valor's people? Or just some angry robots? Whoa!
All right, light him up. Wow.
Liberty.
And I thought Colorado trash was sad. You made a bad deal, Rangers. My father's using you for cannon fodder. Go back to Arizona before you take a bullet for him. The graves are cold up here. And on your way home, tell him to hire a better class of spy.
Ooh, cold-blooded. Yeah, I don't think so. Damn, now we know why your father told us to bring you in. No. We'll deliver the message.
Ha! Spoken like a true lapdog.
Yeah, not quite, though. I kind of want to try it. Why do you want to overthrow your father?
Because he's taking too long to die of natural causes. Colorado will die before he does if someone with some vision doesn't take control ASAP. And that's not either of my brothers.
You think your father is killing Colorado?
Are you blind? He's letting a crazy cowboy cult control our oil production. Our main trading hub is run by a bunch of idiots in monster masks. All that should have been state-run ages ago. Why am I arguing policy with a bunch of gun jockeys?
State-run.
The point is, my father has Colorado in the palm of his hand, and he's afraid to close his fist. I am not.
So we have people that think of the patriarch as kind of a dictator, and he calls her somebody who would become a dictator. He at least allows some freedom. Like she just said, he gives some autonomy to some of the different entities within the area. It seems like she wants to take control of all of those entities and put it under state law. So she probably is more of a dictator even than he is. So I was wondering if maybe like what he told us about her wasn't quite true, but it seems like she would rule with an iron fist dictatorially. So I think that he was telling the truth there, but also he's not a very good dude or leader either. So I think we're going to have to kill all the leaders and just take control ourselves. What do you think? You don't think your brother's a fit to rule?
Ha! I can see you haven't met him. Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. I wouldn't trust either one to run a mess tent, let alone a country. To think of all the years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there. God.
We're just gonna, like, grill her about our targets? What else should we know about Victory?
Shoot him before he talks.
Ha!
Your sanity'll thank you, and you'll be doing Colorado a favor. Not that it'll be easy getting to him. He's got his followers hooked on some kind of hypno-happy gas. They'll do anything for him, including die.
No love lost in this family. And what about Valor?
The sooner he dies, the better for Colorado. He's the perfect puppet for some usurper like the Gippers to put on my father's throne and claim he's the legitimate heir. Of course, killing him would piss Daddy off. And you ass-kissers wouldn't want that. Might be the only way to get him out of Denver, though. Those Gippers got their hooks in him deep.
I kind of get the feeling that, I mean, who knows, maybe. I would think that she would just, like, leave. She'd be like, you're not even worth my time. But what if you could get in a fight now and actually beat her early? That's totally something that the devs would do, right? I mean, I think I did an autosave fairly recently while we were coming down the road. Should we try this and see if she actually takes it and just see how hard this fight is? You're too dangerous to live. We're taking you down.
Try it and you'll be going back to Arizona in a bucket. Fair warning.
Whew. Damn. You know what? No. I don't even want the chance of, like, there's, first off, there's no way we'd be able to win the fight right now, I don't think. Alright, maybe not no way. There are probably people out there that would take on that challenge and succeed. I don't think I'm that person, but I also wouldn't want to kill her early and not get more of her story in her actual area. So, your time will come.
I'm counting on it. Squad, roll out!
She's kind of badass, not gonna lie. That is one fearsome woman right there. Can definitely see why her pappy is scared of her. No nonsense, huh? That was a cool scene. That was a very cool scene. Is this Denver?
Citizens of Colorado, this is your patriarch, wishing you safety and warmth on this cold night. I want to assure you that our borders are secure, our fuel tanks are overflowing, and there is plenty of food and water for everyone.
That's a lie.
It has been a long, hard road getting to this point, with many sacrifices along the way. But the toil has been worth it. Colorado is the envy of all its neighbors, and its people live a life those outside its borders can't imagine. Enjoy it. It has been my life's work bringing it to you, and it does my old heart good, knowing you are living happy lives. It is all I ever wanted. Thank you, Colorado, and good night.
Okay. The rubble-strewn streets of Denver, the mile-high city, the Colorado State Capitol building still stands among the towering ruins.
Outsiders are forbidden to interfere!
Sister Nancy Glory. Extract Valor Buchanan from the Western White House, blah blah blah, something something.
At ease, Sister Glory. I know what this is about.
Well known.
The Patriarch has sent the famous Desert Rangers to inquire after his son, Valor. I'll be with you in just a moment, Rangers. Justice is swift in God President Reagan's America.
God President Reagan. We respectfully request an audience with the God President to negotiate on behalf of the Patriarch.
Well, well, so polite. Excellent. We have something we'd like to discuss with you, too. Ronnie, are you ready to begin the trial?
Yes, Nancy. Present the accused.
What?
I've heard about this thing. Some kind of sentient super weapon, so watch out.
Oh my god.
Thank you, husband. First, the heathen Godfisher attacked 3 of our commandos, captured 1, cut off his limbs, and sent him screaming into the sky.
Attacked 3 of our commandos, cut off his limbs, and sent him screaming in it. What? Who is the Godfisher?
The gods of the sky must be appeased, or the nurturing rains will never come. Thus, we appease them with our sacred kites and the blood of unbelievers.
This girl is wearing skulls around her neck and literal human arms as a skirt, it looks like.
Well, that doesn't sound very civilized. What's the other one done?
Oh, Reagan, what have they done with you, man? Wow. Your god is awesome. I'm gonna say it.
Thank you. But please, no further interruptions.
It kind of is awesome. And creepy at the same time.
The other one, husband, is a communist
Husband.
robot from the machine commune who trespassed on our land.
Communist robot.
Your designation is incorrect. We are a direct democracy. And I entered your lands to heal the injured humans. It is irrelevant whether one is communist. Communist? Communist?
Oh no!
As for the hippie, no one can be denied the promise that is, well, America. Let's give her a second chance. Go and, sin no more.
Fools! The gods of the sky will devour you.
Thus is justice done in America.
What the
God
hell?
bless us. And God bless God President Reagan.
Was she the Godfisher that they were talking
Sorry
about?
to keep you waiting, but matters of state must come first. I'm Mother Nancy Reliance, and this is my husband, God President Reagan.
Yeah, husband.
Welcome
Sure.
to the shining city on the hill.
Yeah, right? So, this is where my kiss ass stops. So why did you kill the helpful robot and not the psycho who skinned your commando?
First of all, I didn't kill it. Ronnie did. Second, the will of the God President is not to be questioned. If he spares one sinner and not another, there must be a reason. Now, if you still want to discuss Valor Buchanan, come and join Ronnie and I in the Western White House. We will receive you in the sacred server room. Good day.
Okay, this place is,
Jelly beans! We haven't had any
strange.
visitors since we paused the Patriarch's oil. You're the Rangers, right? Meeting God President Reagan is a great honor. Congratulations!
yeah. Sure, Sister Glory.
Wow, the Desert Rangers! We don't get many famous folks around these parts. And you're getting the VIP treatment, too. Meeting the God President face to face. I'm Sister Nancy Glory, by the way. Anything I can do for you?
So, how did you and Mother Nancy make that statue kill that communist robot earlier?
Huh? Oh, we didn't do any of that. That was all the God President. Ain't that right, sir?
I have to protect my Nancy, don't I?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, Ronnie. You're making me
Some
blush.
crazy AI, I guess. Wait, the statue is the actual God President? We thought he was inside of it.
Oh, Ron is everywhere. He sees through every statue in this place, but the place he likes to be most is in the server room with Mother Nancy.
That robot helped your people. Why did Reagan kill it?
Well, because the robot was a commie, obviously. But you never know with Ronnie. Last week he spared a robot, killed 2 godfishers, and incinerated a tree.
Okay, so the Godfishers are like a group of a faction.
It's all part of his plan, though. I know that.
Mother Reliance said that Godfisher attacked your troops, so why set her free?
Ronnie set her free. She's one of them crazy godfishers. They like to hang people's torsos onto kites and fly them up in the air.
Oh my
Supposed
God.
to attract demons from the clouds or something like that.
Sound like lovely people.
Disgusting heathen nonsense. It'll all go when we finally cleanse this place.
And you worship a Reagan AI, so...
This is Ronnie's land, his oil, and we ain't leaving. Not for cannibals, call me computers, pinko robots, or filthy plain savages. Not for anyone.
Those Godfishers seem a bit close. Need some help chasing them off?
Well, don't tell anybody I said so, but we kinda do. There's more and more of them all the time. They're moving into our oil field now. Of course, Ronnie blasts them whenever they get too close, but he ain't mobile, and Mother Nancy won't give me the troops I need to fight them. So, well, if you're looking for a paycheck...
We'll see what we can do.
Well, thanks, Rangers. What else can I do for you?
Your name is Nancy Glory and your boss is Nancy Reliance. Why are so many of you named Nancy?
We take the name Nancy from Ronnie's original wife, back before the deluge of fire. It's the greatest honor a woman can achieve, being a Nancy.
So, you're all his wives, huh?
I love my Nancy.
Oh, I love you too, Ronnie.
Wow. We could use a rebrief on the Godfishers.
Godfishers? Sure. They're the crazy cultists who kill people and fly their torsos up to the clouds on kites. And I'm pretty sure they want to kill us all.
Yeah, I want to know more about them.
So, not very neighborly neighbors, if you know what I mean. You two, Rangers, don't forget, Mother Nancy and Ronnie are waiting for you inside.
Okay, lots of turrets.
Just gotta pray harder.
Look at this.
Question your fate?
Of course not. Neither.
Praise the Gipper!
Scattered commie remnants regrouped after the Reagan fail. In their madness, they launched nuclear missiles, dooming all of humanity. Gipper mechanic, more statues. Okay, some stuff over there. Bill.
Partner?
The young man gives you his best stoic, steely-eyed nod. Sadly, he looks like he's about to sneeze. Nod back. He nods again, squinting harder. Nod back. He nods again, sweating now. Your head'll fall off if you keep doing that, kid. He turns red and stares down at his polished boots.
Sorry. I was just... That's how you cowboys say hello, right?
Where'd you get an idea like that?
From the others. From the stories they tell. About the rangers and marshals and cowboys. They all just nod and squint and stare right through you. You know, tough. Hard. My name's Bill. I have a stupid question. I know it's stupid, but I gotta ask. I just gotta know.
Okay.
Have any of you seen my ma anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna need more information than that, my friend.
I told you it was a stupid question. How would you know if you saw her? I don't even have a picture of her. I just... you can forget I asked.
Your mom's missing? Since when? What happened?
It was about 6 years ago. She had a fight with Mother Nancy. Called her a bunch of things I'd never heard before.
Uh-oh.
They wanted her to become one of those God President Reagan's wives. It's a big honor, but I guess she didn't want it. She said she'd leave before she married a machine. They told her, okay, go, but I couldn't go with her. She left anyway.
And have you ever tried looking for her?
You mean like the stories? Walking the West with a 6-shooter in my hand, saving my mom from engines and cattle barons and railroad men. You think I should do it?
Have you ever stepped outside Gipper territory? Do you know what it's like out there?
Sure I do. I mean, I've never been, but I know all the history.
You clearly do not.
You know, how God President Reagan conquered the West before he was God President. All that.
He conquered the West?
You don't know? Well, this was back in the bad old days, when the West was overrun by commies all trying to build iron curtains and stop freedom.
Like they do.
The God President was still a man back then, before the Ascension, but oh boy, was he tough. He had a 6-shooter that fired 7 bullets, and a horse named Ashwater that killed Reds just by looking at him.
That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
Anyway, I know the West has gotten worse again since he tamed it back then, but I reckon I can handle it.
Honestly, kid, I don't know if you'd survive. You'll die out there.
You think so? Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess it would have been dumb, but it felt right. Like my heart was a locked door, and your words were the key. Yeah. Sorry, Ma.
Can I look for his mom? Ah, shit. Get out there and look for your ma. If I find your dead body, I'll loot it. It's fine.
Really?
His eyes blaze.
I knew it. The minute
so
you
dead.
said I should leave, I knew it was the right thing to do. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Rangers. I gotta go find my gun.
Yeah, sorry, Bill. You're gonna die. I'm sorry. It's pretty much my fault at this point. Alright, let's save. Look at that guy. Don't know if I'm allowed to go in here, so... I wonder what that does. Sysadmin logs. Sister Justice system admin logs.
Sysadmin log entry 509. Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. Another unexpected proclamation today.
Nice.
Mother Nancy has ordered a full audit of Reagan's neural net to try and isolate the cause. Sysadmin log entry 1821. Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. Reagan's behavior is increasingly erratic. He's having conversations with persons only he can see. I fear that I don't have the codecraft to make this right. Sysadmin log entry 2403. Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. The God President demanded to speak with Nancy tonight. When we asked which Nancy, he flew into a terrible rage. Had to initiate an emergency shutdown for repairs.
Sysadmin log entry 3314. Testament of Mother Nancy Reliance. This log has reached the end of its usefulness and will be terminated. Effective immediately.
Interesting. Reagan's going bust. No. I didn't want to talk to you. Subsystem 2, Terminal 2 of 3, Temperature Regulation. All systems within acceptable tolerances. A large handwritten note dominates the top of this terminal. No touching by order of the Nancys. This terminal appears to be regulating CPU temperatures for the Reagan statue, the sacred server room, and other important electronics. Upgrading this terminal will increase the Reagan statue's combat effectiveness. Sabotaging it could damage or destroy the statue. Interesting. We're going to look at that later. Okay, is this our dock? Can I take things from your medical crate?
This ain't a charity, Rangers. You need a med kit? Talk to me.
Fair enough. A lean, weathered woman sizes you up as you approach.
If you're looking to get patched up, I'm your gal. They call me the Wyman around here, but I prefer Doc. If you're a Nancy and you do something the other Nancys don't like, they shun you and call you a Wyman. Yeah, no idea what it means. Maybe some kind of rat or insect.
Probably has something to do with Reagan, but I don't know. Who's Wyman?
Anyway.
Somebody let me know in the comments the importance of Wyman in the Reagan mythos.
You'll hear a lot of things about me in this shitty city on the hill. None of them good. But nobody can fault my doctrine, so you don't have to worry.
Why do they say bad things about you?
Well, I was Reagan's second wife behind Reliance, and now I'm not. We'll just leave it at that.
Why not move?
So where? Colorado Springs? Why would I bother trading one dictator with delusions of godhood for another? Besides, Colorado Springs has plenty of doctors, and the Patriarch would likely string me up within a week for speaking my mind.
That
Fair
isn't
enough.
true. So long as you're respectful and do what the marshals say, you are free to say whatever you like.
Oh, you sweet summer child. Just shut your mouth, Lucia.
Do tell.
You naive girl. So you quit being a Nancy?
Quit? Ha! I was excommunicated. Mother Reliance burned my Nancy wig and used my red suit for a toilet rag. She'd hand me over to the Godfishers if anyone else in this Girl Scout camp knew their way around a medkit. Speaking of, I could use your help to drive that point home. I might be able to waive the fees for treating your wounds, if you're interested.
What do you want her help with?
So, like I said, Reliance would have Ronnie light me up if she didn't need me. So, I need to make sure she doesn't start looking at other medical options. Pretty sure the robots at the machine commune have some tricks for healing humans, not just machines. Every once in a while, a Gipper patrol will get lost, injured, and then a couple of days later show up bright as rain, escorted by a couple of robots.
I'm not gonna kill the robots. The robots sound nice.
Obviously. Reliance has Ronnie blast him before any commie sleeper programming can turn on, but if you're in the commune and get some kind of data on their clinic, I'll heal you up for free from then on. And throw in a few medical supplies, too.
Yeah, I'll look into it, but I'm probably not gonna side with you.
Great. Thank you. Just don't mention this to anyone else, huh? Especially not Forge. Pretty sure she wants this intel, too. But if I share, it won't win me an inch with Reliance.
Okay.
Take care.
Got ourselves another mission. Reagan, the mighty and merciful. They're all actual pictures of Reagan. I love it. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. First Lady Nancy Reagan riding a mighty weapon of peace. A vault door. A speaker next to the door crackles to life.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expecting you. Please come in.
Not yet.
Look, I know y'all are a big deal, but that's Gipper property. Hands off.
Fine. I'll probably kill you all later, and then I'll take it. Hey, I can take that one. Book of Bonzo, your daily sermon for when on the road. Keep away from from commies.
My fellow Americans, well, turn with me now to the Book of Bonzo, chapter 12, verse 1. Blessed are the job creators, for the tax cuts they receive will trickle down to the middle class. Well, blessed are the nukes, for they protect our freedom from the evil communists. Blessed is the oil that sustains our military industrial complex and makes us, well, a shining city on the hill. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great on Wall Street. Success sells.
Greed is good.
Is good. Well, amen.
Alright then. Terminal 1 of 3, RAED, Array Online, active system status, multiple active. It looks like this terminal is connected to the Reagan statue. Okay.
Sorry, partners. Access to this console is restricted by order
Kill the
of
guard.
Nazis.
Just kill him immediately. Alright. Let's talk to you. Nancy Forge. A squat bulldog of a woman wipes her hands with an oil-stained cloth. Her work belt is overloaded with tools
Hey
and
there,
guns.
friends. Sister Nancy Forge, Ronnie's fourth wife, and his armorer. Made all our guns, armor, explosives, and that commie-killing Ronnie statue out on our front porch.
Okay, that's an impressive statue. That statue's amazing. How did you make the weapon so powerful?
Trade secret, meaning I won't sell it, and you couldn't afford it if I did. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate the compliment, though. Thank you. Anyway, I'm the trader here on top of everything else. You need something? I might have it. And if I don't, you probably don't need it.
What made you choose this trade?
Ronnie called me to it during one of his spells, way back when I was a girl. She has hands of iron for forging steel, he said. When a god tells you your trade, you'd best listen.
How'd you build that statue anyway?
Blood, sweat, and tears, friend. Blood, sweat, and tears. Scavenged and smelted the plating myself, hand ground the laser lenses, and spent a year wrapping the wiring. Also hunted and killed 30 or so scar collectors because I had some parts I needed. Steel, servos, and such.
She winks.
More than a few of the statue's bits and bobs have blood on them. A fitting tribute to America's fighting president, right?
You're the first person here I've actually liked. It's really impressive.
Of course it is. I made it. And it's imbued with Ronnie's spirit.
Still crazy as all hell, but I like her.
It's an all-American ass-kicking war machine. Yeehaw!
You do some fine work here.
Well now, kinda you to say so. What did you like best about it?
Okay. So the AI inside remote controls the statue outside, and it's a defense system. Impressive.
Wasn't easy. Months of coding the connection to Ronnie. About 100 miles of cable. And the testing was a nightmare. Worth it in the end, though, if I do say so myself. Nope, that reminds me. I
Nice.
got some leftovers from that job taking up valuable space. It's yours if you want it. Make sure you put that to good use, Rangers. Sure, have a look.
A Chemtech chest. 6 weird science. Will help you dish it out and then patch you back up afterwards? What does it do? Ability Combat Stim. Used to gain plus 2 AP and 15% hit chance for 6 turns. Dude. That's awesome. I kinda want it. Weird Science 6, huh? I don't think you're that close to that. Quan? Ooh, okay. We can do it. I think I'm gonna do it.
Welcome back, Rangers. What do you need? Sure, have a look.
It's really expensive. And I don't care. A little less armor, but I really like that ability. Oh wait, armor 16? Never mind. It must not have updated properly when I was looking at it. Armor 16, that thing's awesome. Healing bonus, resistance to poisoned. This would be best if it was on a healer, but that's okay. Still pretty cool. What is this one doing again? Electro helmet. Emits a blast of electrical energy around the wearer. Oh, it's an ability we have to use, so I haven't even tried that out yet. For some reason, I thought it was a passive. Yeah, not a passive. Okay, OBS. Nope, that one's the game, not OBS. Game, why are you doing this? Okay, let's F5 it. Man, that looks awful. Alright, I'm going to do a quick load just to see if it fixes whatever graphical bullshit is going on right now. Because I'm not playing the game like that. If that doesn't work, we'll try changing some of the display settings to see if it'll update whatever's going on. Okay. Looking a bit better.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expected. Please come in. Thank you.
What is this? Those are the Desert Rangers! They work for my father!
Valor!
You promised to keep me safe!
Calm down, Valor. God President Reagan has everything under control.
Well now, welcome, Patriots. Nancy and I, well, we appreciate your selfless service and want to thank you for it.
That thing's creepy.
You are true Americans and, well, good neighbors. Now then, help yourself to some jelly beans and let's get down to business, shall we?
Jelly beans.
As you know.
Is he famous for liking jelly beans or something?
You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to...
Oh my god.
If it takes a blood, let's get it over with. Well, what do you say?
Wow. Bloodbath?
Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. How do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin.
Mark's lemon. Who? What?
It is the Soviet Union that runs against the tide of history by denying human freedom and human dignity to its citizens.
Asking only for purposes of our education, ma'am and sir. We don't mean to upset anyone.
I'll be happy to explain, Rangers. Communism is a foul philosophy that tricks people into giving up their individuality and submitting to the will of the state, which commands them to work for free and relentlessly attack those who don't subscribe to their ideology. It is an evil beyond reckoning.
That's a quick way to get killed here, huh? Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
My heart and best intentions still tell me that's true, but the facts and the evidence tell me that it is not.
Oh, you're confused, sweetie. It's the other way around.
Why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans.
That's enough, Ronnie. You did very well. But it's bedtime for Bonzo now, okay?
Okay, Mommy. Well, I'm sleepy.
I know you are, darling. Night-night. Thank you for joining the God President and I in the sacred server room, Rangers. Before we discuss why you're here, I have a proposition for you. A favor that would make us look more favorably on your requests.
What do you need us to do?
My husband, the God President, wishes to transfer his consciousness to a human body. To accomplish this, we must acquire a... What was it, Valor?
A cybernetic transfer module. It's amazing. Basically, what it does is...
That's enough for now, Valor. But yes, we must acquire this transfer module from the filthy communist robots that occupy the Denver airport. Or rather, we'd like you to acquire it and bring it here, to us. Once God President Reagan has a human body, you'll be rewarded with money, a fine weapon, and we will relinquish our claim on Valor and restart the oil to Colorado Springs.
Our claim on Valor? He's standing right there, man. He has nothing to say about that? We're going to need some information first.
Very well, but I warn you, I have a very limited supply of patience.
Cool your jets, Mother Nancy Reliance. How do we know you'll keep your promise to turn over Valor?
Oh, you morons. Mother Nancy always keeps her promises. And anyway, she's not the boss of me. I'm here because I want to be. Helping the God President become immortal is very important work, okay?
Very important.
Thank you, Valor. As you can see, Rangers, he's a talented and driven young man, fully dedicated to our cause. Nobody is being held here against their will.
Why would your god need a transfer module?
There are a lot of issues with the current hardware. The read-write heads alone are...
They don't need such technical details, Valor. Suffice to say, though the vessel containing the God President was meant to be everlasting, that has proven false, and a new vessel is required. Ronnie has announced his preference for the vessel to be human.
This is so weird. Tell us about these robots at the airport.
They call themselves a commune and say they are working for the betterment of all sentient beings. It's a lie. They put on a friendly face so they can turn humans against each other. Mark my words, they'll try to trick you too. But their end draws near. Once we have what we need from them, they will be dealt with like the dirty communists they are.
Any other dangers?
The Godfishers are always a danger in Denver, but trained mercenaries such as yourself should be able to handle them. Now, I serve at the pleasure of a god, Rangers, and I don't have time for this non-committal dithering. Are you going to help us or not?
Okay, we get the module, you turn over Valor, and resume oil shipments to Colorado Springs.
Agreed. But only after Valor helps us transfer God President Reagan into a new body.
That's right. They can't do this without me.
Yes, dear. Now keep working. Meanwhile, our home is at your disposal. I'll tell the sisters you can come and go as you please. Make America proud, Rangers.
Okay. So, I'm kind of thinking that I don't want to be on the side of the Patriarch. So, in the end here, I might end up, instead of bringing back his kids alive, I may kill him. We'll see. We'll see. I may shoot this whole place up. Can I loot that? Or are you gonna get mad at me? I can loot that.
People do rather get the wrong idea about us. I can't say I mind. Let us be underestimated and ridiculed. They think our Ronnie is dead and never coming back, and they are wrong. They accuse us of seeing communists in every shadow, and, well, they are right. But so are we. Make no mistake, dears. We are surrounded by the vestiges of the evil
The Red Scare's back.
They have turned our great nation into an irradiated graveyard, and they expect us to weep. But we are steel, sisters. We do not bend, nor do we rust. We endure. So let them laugh at us. We are the wives of the God President, and we will endure until he returns to us. Until then, his great work lies before us, unfinished. We will arm our sons and our daughters and teach them to hunt communists and snake-tongued socialists. From birth, we will turn our children's hearts to unyielding stone. With our blessing, they will bring peace back to the world, one bullet at a time. We do this in the Gippers' name. Amen.
Everyone in this world is mad. StarStationWars.exe. A small screen pops up, missiles streak down from space, striking a planet below. You watch it for a moment before realizing you're supposed to stop them. You don't do half bad, but there are soon more missiles than you can handle. Your star station explodes.
Foolishness. I don't know who put that game on Ronnie's console, but it is an utter waste of time.
Mother Nancy Reliance shakes her head. You turn back to the screen just in time to see the high score screen close, and the initials MNR. Mother Nancy Reliance. MNR at the very top. Yeah, who? Who would do that? Game over. Return to the main menu. That's funny. I wonder if I can play it multiple times and beat her score. I have to try, right? You did a little better this time. Get an extra life. It comes in handy.
Don't you have anything better to do, Rangers? Ah, the Russians nuked you first. Bad luck, Rangers.
She doesn't want us to beat her high score.
No! Shoot the meteors first. They're faster.
Ha! No, I want to beat her high score and get her
I
mad.
didn't even see what killed you there. Ah, don't hit the keys so hard. You'll break the keyboard.
You notice that Mother Nancy Reliance is watching you play now. Arms crossed, fingers tapping her forearm.
Good flying, Rangers. Shame about that missile. Those alien spaceships move too fast. They're a damnable nuisance. You hardly lasted 10 seconds. What happened?
Alright, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I wanted to beat her high score. Oh well, I tried. I tried, ladies and gents.
Hey, traveler. Why not visit Denver, the cultural center of free Colorado? Warning. Dangers of Denver include hostile wildlife, scavenging thugs, Reagan-worshipping fascists, rusty nails, collapsing buildings, and background radiation. Denver, the jewel of the North.
Yep, these people have become the thing they're supposed to hate. Bunch of fascists. Temperature warning, system throttling engaged to avoid hardware damage. Please defrost heating elements. So many tapes here.
Boss, freeze the Gipper, we struck oil! What? When? Just now. Remember the test wells we were drilling out in Zone 5? The last one came up a gusher. The foreman thinks there's gonna be enough for 100 and... Great, now shut it down. Wait, what? Mother Nancy Reliance has spoken. We're cutting off the oil supply to the godless commies in Colorado Springs. So we're suspending operations immediately. But the oil! The oil's been there for 1 million years. It ain't going anywhere. Cap the well, and I'll forget about your brief crisis of faith in our sacred leadership. Understood?
Is there anything in this ice? Man, there's like a lot of ice around here. Hold on. People, join me. I'm trying to get you out of the way. Move, chicken. Okay, those didn't melt. I wonder what melting that was for. Maybe nothing. Okay. Well, we got that on. I don't know if there's anything in there. Terminal has been disabled. Why did I just turn this thing on? What? Okay.
Partners?
Cheerful reminders. Cheerful reminds you of warmer times. Can I not dig that up? Guess not.
Hold, heretics, before you step into our trap.
Are you the Godfisher whom Reliance released?
You have fine ears. I hope one day to send them skyward so they may delight the gods of the sky. However, first we have a proposal for you. The mechanical giant known as Reagan kills our faithful, delaying the harvest. You have access to the Gippers' inner sanctum. It has 3 glowing hearts known as terminals. You will destroy these terminals so we may sweep across this land, making gifts of flesh to the sky.
Wow, we need to kill these people.
In return, you may pass through our camps without fear. We will not harm you.
Not a chance.
Gods of the sky, forgive them their foolishness. When their flesh feeds you, they shall be redeemed.
I mean, we might still end up killing the Gippers, but we're not siding with these guys.
With hail! Oh, gods, accept this harvest in the spirit.
Whoa, there's actually kind of a lot of people here, huh?
Against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the endless sky, accept
Wow, okay. Let's go check out what else is around here. Okay, more godfishers. Okay, multiple godfisher camps. Now, do we have to actually leave this area and drive to the place where the commune is? In the Denver airport. Yeah, so it's probably somewhere else on the map. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll start by taking out the godfishers. And we're going to start that in the next episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.